On that note, a game that is definitely completely finished, and I'm going to be going back to, not this week, but next week, is a game that is extremely charming indie that I believe is 2.5, 3 hours long, called Home Safety Hotline. Have you heard of Home Safety Hotline?
No, but I like that name.
So Home Safety Hotline takes place on a fake computer. So 1996, Windows 3.1 fake ass computer where you check your email and you check your videos, and they all have terrible mic quality, and your employee orientation, etc. And your job is that you are going to be a hotline for people who call you with possible issues with their home for safety reasons as to whether or not you should advise them to call the police, or minor things they can do in their home. So things like, hey, I got these weird noises coming out of my bathroom and it smells in there sometimes. Like, you might have frozen pipes. Okay. If you have frozen pipes, you should contact a plumber, etc. So what you do is you sit at your fake computer and you read through all the articles of, is it frozen pipes, or is it black mold, or it's carpenter ants or something, these kinds of things. And you'll get a call in, and it'll be complete dog shit 1996 like sounding phone call about some jagoff going, walls, I don't see any ants, but right. And then you will go down your list of possible causes, figure out the one that you think is the case, and then submit that as the thing that they're dealing with, and then you'll get graded at the end of the day. Kind of little papers, please. But it's very calm. It's very relaxed. There's no time limit. You're just going down like, oh, could this be carpenter ants, or maybe mice or bats, right? And at the end of the day, you'll get graded, and if you get graded, you get a nice little score. Not a big deal. It doesn't really matter. And then the next day, they will open up more of your Home Safety Hotline encyclopedia, which will, the first day I didn't have access to the bat answer or frozen pipes, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's like, okay. So, every day there'll be a little bit more because there's a lot to handle. And then on day 2 and 3, they start adding things like hobs. So hobs wear a false face, and they can live in the cracks of your foundation or your pipes. And if you do believe you have a hob in your living room rearranging your things, you're going to need to put out a pot of cream in the evening. But don't antagonize the hob, because they can metamorphose into a boggart.
Okay.
And then you get a call, and you start going down the things like, oh, that sounds really weird, and the dog's afraid of it. It sounds like you might have stair slugs or bed teeth. Okay. Just more and more of these to unlock, and you're starting to essentially do paranormal home safety repair.
Low stakes SCP.
Extremely low stakes. But at the same time, and this is the kicker, the only mistake I made was that I took 2 calls in one night about hobs. And I was like, oh man, I think this guy might have some pipe growths. Didn't have pipe growths. Just had regular old frozen pipes. The mundane don't leave.
Yeah, okay.
You could still have frozen pipes. Doesn't mean it's a pipe hob or a pipe growth or a stair slug.
Okay. Identify your phasmophobia ghost, but also sometimes it's really just a creaking
sometimes
wooden floor.
You just got mice.
Yeah. Cool.
Sometimes
That's cool.
Bats. It's very charming.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool.
Big old Windows 3.1 ass filter on everything, and yeah. Okay.
Super cool game. I don't have time to get to it this week, but I will definitely go back and get to it next week and bang it out. I think it's super neat.
Seems like it was part of the Future Games last year.
Sure.
So yeah. Okay. Interesting.